EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi there and welcome to this very special one-day game. I'm Mark Nicholas and am delighted to be here for what promises to be a most entertaining day. Well, having decided to bat, the key thing is to see off the new ball. There's some moisture in the surface, it could nip around off the seam and the bowlers should dominate the first session. Survive the first session, I think it'll dry out and then batsmen might have something to say. Miles! He's hit it miles! What super stroke! Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either. Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
Bond is beginning to lose his line and length.
Out! Totally deceived him with that. Beat him all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that.
And gets his first wicket.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
Smashed that one right out of the ground.
Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
Got him, yes, he's out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match.
He got into a great position to take that catch. Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
That's good bowling.
Huge! That is huge! Nope, the bowler won't be happy about that. Oh, another one of those, and this bowler will be out of the attack. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler. Oh, it's a monster. I'll tell you what, he scores the vast majority of his runs through the leg side. That is massive. The straight drive is his favourite stroke. We know that, they should know that, and it shows. Now that was a really good stroke. He looks in great touch out there. The bowling side can now have up to 5 players outside the inner ring.
Out. Oh!
That went straight through the gate.
Bond gets his second wicket.
Not a good way to go. And it'll play on his mind, never mind the mind of his captain.
We can have a look at that again.
Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
That went like a rocket to the fence.
Oh, this is wonderful timing. It's a beautiful innings, but boy, through the leg side, it's been very special.
That struck him in front. Loud appeal. The umpire raised his finger and he's out.
Good decision. Very good decision.
That's the third wicket now for Bond. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. It's in the air, but it's 4 runs.
Now, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
He's taken the aerial route there. 4 runs.
Ah, they don't come much straighter than that. The full face of the bat met the ball and that thing raced back past the bowler. Well, he hardly seemed to hit it, and it's 6.
That's found the gap in the field. The sweeper picks up. There's just one there. That's in the stands. 6 runs.
Just a little chip over the infield and beautifully placed.
That brings up his half-century.
Oh, he's done well. He's played well, all credit to him, but from the team point of view, now's the time to keep going.
Should be some runs here.
Four from the moment he hit it. There's a skill in that. Picking the gap is a skill.
Most batsmen love the ball on leg stump. Easy runs.
What can I say about that shot? He does look in good touch today.
That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Too many runs for the captain's liking in my view. I reckon he'll whip him out of the attack.
Play it away with comfort. Martin won't like that at all.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum. That's ideal. A perfect example of how to play that shot, and he deserved 4 for it.
It's racing away to the boundary. Six.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
They were diving to cover and stand there.
You can't set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant. Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
That's cleared the rope. 6 runs.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
Marvellous stuff.
Nicely timed. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time. Sometimes ease and grace will do it. Never mind the fielder. The bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
And the end of the over.
Nice leg glance. The timing was there. The bowler's got a problem. You cannot bowl at this guy's legs. Oh, great shot. A great stroke. That was 4 from the moment that it left the bat.
It's straight to a fielder. That's the end of the 10th over.
No, the bowler won't be happy about that.
There's his century.
A brilliant 100, and how he deserves the applause of this tremendous crowd. He has smashed that a long, long way. That is great to watch for the neutral, not so good for the bowler. His straight driving is perfect.
He's got hold of that one, out of the ground.
Huge! That is huge! It doesn't matter if it's in the air when you hit it that far.
Styrus is going to try over the wicket. Played into the gap. And the end of the over. Vettori is switching to round the wicket. There it goes. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. What a catch, what a catch! Unlucky not to make his half century there. Vettori gets his first wicket. It's straight to a fielder. Made it all around.
Oh, that went right through. It's as if he misjudged the pace.
Vettori gets his second wicket. He's gone for a duck.
It is a long old walk back when you've made a duck. Quite, quite.
Super stuff. Styrus continues. Gone bold.
Great bowling. Perhaps extra pace did it and it went straight through him. I mean, that's a fantastic ball.
Styrus gets his first wicket. Vettori to begin a new over. it goes. There's just one there. Confident appeal. Very smartly stumped by the keeper.
Excellent wicket keeping. You know, he's only out, what, by an inch?
It's high in the air. Fantastic work from Bond.
Nicely judged. They're difficult, those, when they kind of hang in the air and take so long to come down. Welcome back to the second session of what has been a most interesting contest so far. The players are out in the middle. In the commentary box, it's Richie Ben.
Thanks, Mark. So, we're all ready for the first ball of the innings. Super shot.
Great strike. Great strike. 6 from the moment he hit it.
There's the umpire signal, no ball. Just one run.
Hamish Marshall takes guard.
No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Howes waiting at the striker's end. There's just one there. Stopped in the covers. Marvellous effort there. Brilliant catch.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of field.
Fleming waiting at the striker's end. Hit straight to a fielder. Fleming facing. A little too wide to make him play there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Just shoulders arms to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. All ends up by that one.
totally deceived him with that, leaving all ends up. I mean, you don't see better than that.
Fulton is the next man in. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Stopped in the covers.
Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better.
Hit straight to a fielder. Fulton waiting at the striker's end.
Huge! That is huge!
Stopped in the covers. Pushed through the covers. The sweeper picks up. Just one run and the end of the over. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Out!
Excellent bowling. It's straight and it's full, and in the end, you missed, buddy, and I'll hit.
We can have a look at that again.
This is Nathan Astle.
Astle waiting at the striker's end.
Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
Stopped in the covers. Pakistan have made an adjustment to their field. Hit straight to a fielder.
They're stuck. The bowling's fantastic, admittedly, but they're stuck. The run rate has almost stagnated. It needs something special now. The fielding restrictions have now been lifted.
Played that with superb timing.
Show them the maker's name. That is a perfect example of the straight drive. So beautiful to watch too.
Stopped in the covers. Howes facing. He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
And we have a change of bowling. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. No shot played to that one. That's been given as a wide. Howes waiting at the striker's end. And we have a change of bowling. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning.
Never mind the fielder. The bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Pitch straight to a fielder. Straight through to the keeper. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. There's just one there. That's good judgment. No need to play at that. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. What a catch, what a catch. Outstanding catch.
Well, that's a lazy shot, you know. What a waste.
And we have a change of bowling. He's got onto that one.
Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
Pakistan have changed their field. Stopped in the covers. Pakistan have changed their field. Stopped in the covers.
Now that came right out of the middle of the bat.
Bottle of hope like that one little bit.
Oh, it's a monster.
That's been given as a wide. That over eased the pressure on the batting team. And we have a change of bowling.
On strike, it's Scotty Styris.
Pakistan have changed their field.
He'll have enjoyed that. Perfectly timed and 4 from the moment it left the bat. Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
That's found the gap in the field. A little too wide to make him play there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Styris facing. Fielded by the man at long on. Just one run. Doesn't need to play at those. That's been given as a wide. That over helped the run rate somewhat.
Expensive, too expensive, particularly at this stage of the game. You know, you cannot afford to hemorrhage runs like that.
Wide ball signalled by the umpire. There should be some runs here. There's just one there. Pakistan have made an adjustment to their field. It's straight to a fielder.
Well, the bowler didn't do too much wrong there. Just a quite brilliant bit of batting.
He's got it into the gap. Just one run. That's the end of the 10th over. We're about to see a change in the bowling. That's been given as a wide. Astol waiting at the striker's end. No need for him to play at those. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. It's straight to a fielder. No shot played to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Stopped in the covers. No shot played to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Astol facing. It's straight to a fielder. We're about to see a change in the bowling. It's straight to a fielder.
Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
Pakistan have made an adjustment to their field. It's straight to a fielder. That's a brilliant shot, right off the meat of the bat. Styrus waiting at the striker's end. 3 runs here, fielded by the man out long on. These two are building a solid partnership. We're about to see a change in the bowling. It's straight to a fielder. Pakistan have changed their field.
It's pretty tough for the bowlers on a pitch like this. There doesn't seem to be any margin for error.
That was perfectly struck. Super catch that. Oh, what a catch.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy, but actually it was a whole lot more difficult than it looked.
This was how the forum is the new batsman. There it goes, right out of the ground. Super catch, expertly held.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
This was... And we have a change of bowling. There's his half century.
He's played a gem of an innings. The key is to retain concentration and move on. Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
Pitch straight to a fielder. Astol facing. That was a perfectly executed cover drive. Astol waiting at the striker's end. Out!
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it. That's a vital wicket, and of course the tail is exposed.
And the end of the over.
Too many runs for the captain's liking, in my view. I reckon he'll whip him out of the attack.
We're about to see a change in the bowling.
Here's Brendan McCullum.
Oh, that could be a very painful blow. Ouch, that must have hurt.
Ah, well, everything was in the right place there, and it raced away to the boundary.
A little too wide to make him play there. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. McCullum waiting at the striker's end. What a catch, what a catch! Out, he's been caught.
Would you believe it? He's picked the fielder out perfectly.
On is the next man in. Straight through to the keeper. That's been given as a wide. Stopped in the covers. And we have a change of bowling. Got him, yes, he's out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
Martin is the next batsman in. It's edged and out. Lovely catch. He's got a great pair of hands.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration. Ah, that'll please them. They've come through a few problems with great fortitude. That's a fine victory in this limited overs match here today. On behalf of Richie Benno and myself, it's a goodbye. We've had the most brilliant day here, a day that none of us will ever forget.